Today is September 18th. Welcome on in to Daily Cards Live. Taking you right up to game time here on ClaibsOnline.com. Brought to you by the folks at Royal Banks of Missouri and Munganess St. Louis Acura. I'm Joe Roderick, joined alongside by Bob Ramsey. And Rammer, this is as close to a playoff game as the Cardinals are going to get as Wainwright goes for win number 200. These are the games right here. This is what the Cardinals season is all about. This and however many other starts Adam Wainwright has this season.
According to whom?
This is the
most. It's that interesting.
We know it's a milestone. They have nothing else going on. Isn't this the most important thing now in the Cardinal season is to get Wainwright that 200th win?
Well, not to me. I guess I'm more of a too much of a nerd, too much of a nuts and bolts. I want to see the win, Walker, continue to watch them play. But I'm very excited for Waino to get the opportunity. And I hope he does get it. It'll be a big moment. It'll be really nice. I'm not trying to dump on it, but say it's the biggest thing in the season. It's not to me. To me, it's looking at young guys and trying to see how this club can build a core to be ready to go for a championship in the near future. That's what I look for.
And I feel like that's been the thing for the past month or two. So I think you shift gears tonight and look at it more of a let's go out there and get win number 200 for number 50.
Well, I have nothing to do with it.
Yeah. Well, here is what the Cardinals lineup will look like tonight for that game. It's Lars Nootbaar in center field, Paul Goldschmidt at first, Alec Burleson DHing, Nolan Arenado at third, Wilson Contreras in center or at catcher, Richie Palacios is in left, Jordan Walker in right, Tommy Edman at second, and Mason Wynn is at short. For the Brewers, Sal Frelick is in center, Willem Contreras is behind the plate, Carlos Santana at first, Mark Canha is in left, Willie Adames at short, Robbie Tellez DHs, Josh Donaldson at third, Bryce Terang at second, and Tyrone Taylor is in right field. Freddie Peralta pitches for the Brewers. Those lineups brought to you by the folks at Bootleg and Tavern, which, Rammer, the full slew schedule just came out recently, or just came out today, I saw. All the games posted. We, for the season, lots of opportunities for people to go to the Billikens game and then head to Bootlegging right down the road there at 4501 Shoto right after that.
I'll see you all there. Can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Rammer, the Cardinals is if Ali Marmol is playing this as the most important game of the season, this lineup, given the guys that he has on the roster, no Tyler O'Neill, he's on the injured list, and no Nolan Gorman. Is this the best lineup they have right now in their deck of cards?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's probably about right. You could have shifted an outfielder here for Tommy Edman there and a couple things. I think that's probably the best they can do. And speaking of lineups, the best news of all this relative to Wainwright getting 200 is no Christian Yelich. They were hoping that. There was some word earlier today. They were hoping that he could maybe get into the lineup tonight, but having Yelich out of the lineup is the best news Wainwright could get going into the game, I think.
Yeah, the Cardinals earlier today put Giovanni Gallegos on the injured list, 15-day injured list, which pretty much ends his season. Yeah. Right rotator cuff tendonitis. Jake Woodford is recalled. Earlier this weekend, they put Tyler O'Neill on the 10-day injured list, and they recalled Juan Yepes.
I'm glad Juan's getting another look. Good for him.
Yeah, that's one of the I think that's one of the biggest mysteries of 2023. Yeah. With Juan Yepes being such a major part of 22, and then a guy that there were a few times this year he got recalled, and you're like, oh, he's still in the organization. I feel like with Juan Yepes.
Yeah, it's too bad, and it goes to what we've been talking about on Daily Cards Live all year. Just jammed up in a couple of different positions where nobody's really taken hold of things. And then there's an injury and a guy will take off a little bit. Nootbaar has been as injured as O'Neill, yet Nootbaar, when he has played, has been better. So Walker has emerged, but is Baker better than Yepes? I don't know. Is Palacios better than Burleson? I don't know. And guess what? Nobody else does either.
Rammer, outside of the Cardinals, some major news today in the world of baseball as the Tampa Bay Rays announced this morning that there will be a press conference on Tuesday to announce the beginning of a new stadium being built in St. Petersburg as that plans to open in 2028. It'll be the new stadium will be built on the redeveloped Tropicana Field site, an 86-acre plot of land. I don't know exactly how they're planning on going about both of them, but interesting to know that it will be a 30,000 seat venue, a much smaller venue than you see with a lot of these ballparks, usually around the 40,000 range or so. But due to the attendance for the entire existence of the Rays over their 20, 25 years, I think they're looking at it and saying, you know what, this is what we're going to get for baseball. We're not going to push it anymore.
Yeah, we love the market, and it's all about television ratings, gambling money, all the other different revenue streams, as much as it is people in the seats.
Gambling's not legal right now in the state of Florida, Rammer.
I'm just talking about revenue streams for Major League Baseball.
Yeah, I know. I would think that at some point over the next 5 years it becomes legal down in Florida. But yeah, right now gambling is not legal down there. I don't know if you've seen the picture. Have you seen the renderings of the Rays
I'll
stadium?
be interested in seeing that tomorrow.
Yeah, they're saying a fixed roof stadium, turf field. It says operable walls and a pavilion design. I don't know. What does that mean? The walls will be on that they can move them in and out?
Probably not the outfield walls. They're probably talking about the walls that on the edges of the stadium that can make it an open air. Making it an open air stadium. That's my guess without having seen the pictures.
I was hoping for just walls like, Shohei's in town. We're moving them back a little bit. So
that would be home field advantage.
It's the 7th inning. We're down by 3. Let's move the walls in 20 feet.
Guy hits a ball. Move him back. Guy's got a joystick up in the.
Yeah, and in Houston they had a guy that had the joystick that was running the train up around the outfield. At this stadium, the walls are going to be on train tracks, and they're going to move it up and down depending on who's up to bat. Yeah.
Well, I hope the stadium is a good one. The fans they do have, I just think it probably is overall a pretty good market. But I'm surprised they're keeping it in St. Pete and not moving it to Tampa, because you still will battle people that don't want to go across the Bay Bridge. Mm-hmm. So that surprises me a little bit. I'll be interested in see how they answer some of those things in a news conference tomorrow.
Maybe the walls move so much that it ends up in Tampa at some point too. We'll have to see what all comes out in the news conference for tomorrow. So there you have it. Cardinals and Brewers start a 4-game series today at in 5 minutes from now, Rammer, as you're watching this live. And we here at Daily Cards Live are brought to you each and every day by Munganat St. Louis Acura and also Royal Banks.
Royal Banks, where better service means better banking. Give the terrific bankers at Royal a call, 314-212-1500, Royal Banks of Missouri.
He's Bob Ramsey. I'm Joe Roderick. Talk to you tomorrow right here on Daily Cards Live.
Munganast St. Louis Acura has a great selection of new and certified pre-owned Acuras. Get 3.9% financing for up to 36 months on all new Acura models, or get $1,000 in loyalty incentives on the 2023 TLX and RDX, and $750 in loyalty incentives on the 2024 Integra. Get financing as low as 1.99% for up to 36 months on certified pre-owned TLX and MDX models. Munganast St. Louis Acura, better than ever for you.